What's going on, everybody? Hope you're enjoying your Hump Day Wednesday overall. This is NYG Jeffy T 85 here, and I'm bringing you the Black and Blue Injury Report as well as game statuses November 23rd, 2022, as the New York Giants get ready for their Thanksgiving game on Thursday Night Football tomorrow night against the division rival Dallas Cowboys. And man, it's not good. The Giants are going to be going into this game as beaten up, mashed up, banged up, whatever you want to say. The Giants are going to be a very banged up team heading into this game tomorrow. Right now, the Giants have 7 players that will not play in tomorrow's game. Daniel Bellinger and Adoree Jackson were already ruled out yesterday, so they're obviously not going to play. Bellinger with the orbital fracture and Adoree Jackson with the sprained MCL. They're gone already. They're already out. The Giants are also going to be without 3 other offensive linemen, Joshua Ezeudu and Jon Feliciano. Both of them have neck injuries, and they are both out for this game tomorrow too, as well as Shane Lemieux, who just came back off injured reserve last week from a toe injury, is right back on the injury report and is out again with that toe injury. He will not play. And Evan Neal, who's dealing with an illness as well as a knee injury, sprained MCL, he is also out. The New York Giants are really in a lot of trouble on that offensive line. The depth is very questionable. Fabian Moreau is also out with this game with an oblique injury. So the Giants are going to be out their top 2 cornerbacks on the outside, as Fabian Moreau and Adoree Jackson are all out. And the Giants will be out without 2 key depth offensive linemen at the left guard position. All 3 of their left guards that have come in, Joshua Ezeudu, Jon Feliciano, and Shane Lemieux, as well as Ben Bredeson, are all out for this game. Bredeson still has a couple more games on IR with his own knee injury. And now Ezeudu and Feliciano and Lemieux will all be out for this game. The Giants will also be out with their right tackle, Evan Neal. He's not playing in this game. And the Giants are without their starting tight end, Daniel Bellinger, is also out with this game. And it doesn't get any better there because there's still some players on the Giants that are questionable to play in this game. Dane Belton is questionable for this game. He has a clavicle injury. So the Giants are not only getting hurt at the cornerback position, they're also getting hurt at the safety position. Dane Belton has been dealing with that clavicle injury on and off, so he is questionable to play for this game on Thursday. Richie James is dealing with a knee injury right now, so he's questionable for this game at the moment. Tyre Phillips has got a neck injury. He's questionable. He would stand in as the starting right tackle. If he can't go, Matt Peart would take over at the right tackle position. Right now, Jason Pinnock dealing with the jaw injury. He's questionable, and probably the scariest one of them all. With all the injuries on the offensive line, Andrew Thomas is questionable with an illness. There's an illness that's been going around the New York Giants facility the past couple of days, and both Evan Neal and Andrew Thomas caught that illness. And right now, Neal is already out with the knee injury coupled with his illness, and now even Andrew Thomas is questionable to play. If Thomas can't play, it's going to get ugly. So right now, you're looking at an offensive line potentially going into this game of Andrew Thomas. If Andrew Thomas for some reason can't play and Tyre Phillips can't play, you're looking at an offensive line potentially of Matt Peart, probably move to left tackle if Thomas and Phillips can't play. Even if one of them can play, Thomas can play, you're probably looking at Peart at right tackle. If Thomas and Phillips can't play, then you're probably looking at Devery Hamilton moving over to the right tackle position. You're probably looking at Matt Peart move over to left tackle. You're going to have Devery Hamilton, who the Giants just signed off the practice squad. He's going to be playing left, probably right tackle. You got Jack Anderson, who has pretty much been a backup, reserve, heavy package offensive lineman. He'll be playing at guard this game. He'll be at left guard. You have Nick Gates, who's going to get his first started center. And the only guy on this offensive line that's going to be there is Mark Lewinsky, and he hasn't even been that great. And then you look at the secondary, you're already without Aaron Robinson. He's out for the season. Now you're without Adoree Jackson as well as Fabian Moreau. Now you're looking at guys like Nick McLeod, Rodarius Williams, Cordero Flott, and Darnay Holmes as your cornerbacks for this game going to overall. And now even your safety position's a mess. You're already missing Xavier McKinney with the hand injury. He's out for at least the next few weeks. Now there's a possibility you might be without Dane Belton and Jason Pinnock. And if God forbid, if one or even both of them have to miss this game, you are in serious trouble. You're going to have to play Landon Collins at safety because you only have Julian Love as your healthy safety in this game. And then you want to talk about the wide receiver position? I can't even forget about that. Richie James is dealing with a knee injury right now. He might not even play. So you're already without Wan'Dale Robinson and Sterling Shepard, both out for the season with torn ACLs. Kenny Golladay has been banged up with a hamstring injury and he's given the team nothing. Isaiah Hodgins is going to be playing his third game as a Giant. David Sills has been pretty much inactive the past couple of games. The Giants are in serious freaking trouble right now. Coaching is going to have to be at its premium for this game right now. But overall, I am not looking very confident about this game going into tomorrow. The injuries scare the hell out of me. And the questionable part is the guys that are out is already bad enough, but the questionable tags of other players that might not play in this game makes it even more daunting that this team can find a way to get out of this issue that they have. And hopefully they can. But it's not looking good. It is not looking good at all for the New York Giants going into this game on Thursday. Hopefully the coaching and this team can rally. I have confidence still. But just looking at the injury report, it does not look pretty. It does not look pretty. I have to be real. It does not look pretty. And I would not be surprised. Shout out to Miz. Shout out to Unpopular Opinion Sports. And shout out to Coach Ed Gladney. They all said it the past couple of days. I think the Giants are going to rest a bunch of these guys because they know they're going to be going into a daunting task in Dallas tomorrow night. And it's going to be very difficult to win this game with the amount of players that are not going to be playing. And you're already without Azeez Ojulari. You're already without Ben Bredesen. You're already without Daniel Bellinger. You're already without Xavier McKinney. Now you have all these other players that are going to be out. This is going to be a tough game for the Giants to win. It really is going to be a tough game. We'll have to see what's going to happen. But either way, we'll have to see if this coaching staff can make do with the players they're going to have on the field. You still got Daniel Jones. You still got Saquon Barkley, albeit he's not 100%. Whoever is playing on the offensive line, we'll have to wait and see. The only guy that's a guaranteed to be starting, that is part of the original starting lineup in the offensive line, is Mark Lewinsky. Otherwise, not even Andrew Thomas is a guarantee to play in this game with his illness. You're already without your starting tight end. You're out without your top three cornerbacks, arguably. You're already out your starting safety and possibly your third safety on the team. You're already without two of your best wide receivers who are both out for the season. Not good. Especially against a team like Dallas who had 7 sacks last week against a healthy Minnesota Vikings offensive line. And now you're talking about Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and that pass rush going against a makeshift offensive line of the New York Giants. This could get ugly. Maybe this offensive line surprises, but this could get ugly tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. But that is your black and blue injury report for the New York Giants. I'm going to read the injuries one more time and hold your eyes if you want to because it's not pretty. Daniel Bellinger ruled out with the orbital fracture. He's out. Joshua Ezeudu and Jon Feliciano, your starting center and your backup current starting left guard, out with neck injuries. Adoree Jackson and Fabian Moreau, your 2 starting cornerbacks. Jackson with the sprained MCL. Moreau with an oblique injury. They're out for this game. Evan Neal with a sprained MCL coming back and now an illness. He's out for this game. Shane Lemieux out with a toe injury. 7 players that will not play in this game. Excuse me. And then you're talking about the questionable tags. Dane Belton, who's been battling that clavicle injury that he hurt all the way back in preseason and training camp. He's questionable. Richie James with a knee injury. He's questionable. Tyre Phillips, neck injury. He's questionable. You're talking about one of your safeties, one of your starting wide receivers now, and your backup potential starting right tackle is out. Jason Pinnock, another one of your key safeties, he's out, might be out for this game. He's questionable with a jaw injury. And then Andrew Thomas, the scariest one of all, with an illness right now, he's questionable. Hold your eyes, guys. This might be God. This might be bad. But we'll have to wait and see what happens tomorrow at 4:20. But either way, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Seriously, have a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. It's your Black and Blue injury report for November 23rd, 2022. The New York Giants versus the Dallas Cowboys, NFC East divisional rivals, taking on one each other in Dallas tomorrow evening. So if you guys like this video, hit the like button below. Sub up if you haven't already to NYGJeffyT85 for more breaking news, updates, chatter, and injury reports and game statuses surrounding the New York Giants. Turn on the bell for notifications of the next video or short that's going to be dropping on the channel surrounding the New York Giants. And let me know in the comment section what you think about this mass unit of the New York Giants heading into this game tomorrow evening against the Dallas Cowboys. So I thank you very much, everybody. Have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy the rest of your Hump Day Wednesday. And let's go, New York Football Giants. We might be down, but let's keep the faith and let's keep positive as best as we can. But I understand if you're a little negative. That's okay. I get it. So let's go, New York Giants. As always, together blue, everyone.